the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA postseason is here! About time. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports, as you can tell. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, the 4-5 matchup often the most tightly contested. But as the number 4 seed, they enter this series with the assured swagger of a team that expects to dominate. And to new beginnings. Game 1 of the series, you sense a little nervousness on both sides tonight. Kenny, what's the key to avoiding a slow start?
Don't take bad shots. That's the first thing. Stay within the flow of the offense and then just be aggressive.
TTDTP.
What's that?
Try to dictate the pace.
Oh, wow. Say that again?
That, TTDTP.
Try to dictate the pace. Oh, that's TTDTP.
Yeah, and not only that, you got to avoid mistakes.
That'll do it for us for now. T-I-A-W S-Y-L. Tuning in, and we'll see you later.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The Cavaliers face a familiar opponent, but a new challenge. The start of what the entire season has led up to. Now, behind the roar of thousands, they march confidently into battle against the Indiana Pacers. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Craig Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court.
So Indiana wins the tip. Oladipo against Korver. Oladipo misses. And here are the Cavaliers. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Collison and Oladipo pair at the 1 and the 2. Young and Turner up front. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. On defense, Indiana. It's Hill on the wing. Inside, here's LeBron. No good that time. Good defensive work there by Young. Collison kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's the teardrop to the inside. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Turner's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Pacers. Outside, Green to the paint. Here's Love. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You can't allow Love that kind of position. He's a high percentage scorer inside.
Here's Collison. Count that one. Collison's got his first points in this one. And here's Cleveland. Hill dishes to Korver. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan. He talked about how important this first game is to them because it helps set the tone for the whole series. He said, win or lose, the key for us tonight is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight the rest of the way. Sounds like some strong words, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
2 shots.
Free throw good, James.
LeBron continues to add to his legacy, a dominant player on both ends of the floor.
And James drills them both. And so just over a minute and a half played. Collison kicks to Young. Collison against Hill. Collison the pass to Oladipo. The feed now to Young. Again, Young missing. Korver dishes to Hill. And he banks in the layup.
Always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right to the middle.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Collison kicks to Oladipo. James against Bogdanovich. Count it, good.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. On the wing, Green. Pass to Hill. Dishes to Love. LeBron kicks to Love. Back to LeBron. They get it again. Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since they've gotten underway. Ball's knocked loose. And finished off by LeBron.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Young left side. Over Green. Young's shot is off. Cavaliers leading. James the pass to Green. Over Collison. LeBron James again. LeBron's got 6 points.
Now look here, you like seeing James track down these rebounds, showing true tenacity on the offensive glass.
Here's Bogdanovich from down in the low post. It goes.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Substitution here for Cleveland. Larry Nance is checked in for Green. Smith comes in for James. Rodney Hood's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Clarkson in for Hill. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Booker, he's checked in for Young. And Stevenson comes in for Bogdanovich. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. And here's Stevenson after Rodney Hood was able to get the triple. One-on-one here.
Love moves the ball so well, especially when he spots an open man.
And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Now, here's Stevenson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
The dish now to Smith. He kicks to Hood. Pass to Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Robinson down low. He's covered by Clarkson. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one falls for Robinson. 26 seconds left to play in the first. Hood kicks to Clarkson. Nance dishes to Love. Feeds it to Hood. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Smith outside. And it's off from three-point range. Now Joseph shoots over Clarkson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Cleveland ahead, leading by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even keel. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock at this point in his career. Nothing rattles him. Nothing throws him off his game.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Clarkson is out there with Rodney Hood. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Smith, and it's Nance in at the power forward position. Lets it go with a 3. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Joseph, the pass to Stevenson. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Jose Calderon. He's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Knocked away. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Calderon leading the charge.
And that's just some great vision there from Calderon to see the wide open man for the easy man.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Love. And then slams it in.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean talk that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And how relentless is this guy into the defense? He's the first one you're looking to block out there.
Here's Calderon, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. The Pacers making a switch here. Young's checked in. Now here is Robinson. He's tightly guarded. Joseph has an open look. Here's Stevenson, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Smith outside. Over Stevenson. And it's Smith missing.
That's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt him there. They can't keep doing that.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes here. Shot by Joseph, no good. Cleveland leading by 7. Kicks to Smith. James outside. Calderon for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Calderon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. In for Cleveland. The Pacers also changing it up. Bogdanovich is checked in for Lance Stevenson. Victor Oladipo comes in for Robinson. And it's Collison in for Corey Joseph. Now here's Oladipo. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Young against Green. Kept alive. Booker. This one on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Booker. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. .146 left to play here in the second quarter.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Green kicks to LeBron. Passes to Nance. Out to the right wing. LeBron outside. There's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Knocked loose. 1:14 left here in the second. And they double him up with LeBron. Calderon kicks to Green. LeBron dishes to Green. 5 on the clock. Expanding his range. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
But that's all about going back to the fundamentals. Defensive rebounding, you got to have it, especially when you're getting waxed.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Taking 2 shots. Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first one drops.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
From deep LeBron, Nance. It's good on the putback.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Collison. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Oladipo sets the screen for Bogdanovic. The rebound by Nance. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 17 to... Oh, wow.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Pacers trail by 16. And here's Collison. And Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
That free throw good from Collison.
And the 6-foot, 175-pound Collison is a vital part of this team, a speedy point guard who can get hot in a hurry.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's taken away by Collison. And here we go with Collison running it up the court. Green with the block. That'll do it for the first half. Cavaliers lead by 14. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh yeah, we got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. This arena is jam-packed, and the energy is contagious. So keep your distance. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. For the Cavaliers, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
As we return to look at the corner of Euclid and East 6th in downtown Cleveland, just a few blocks from our spot here at Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
Yeah, and as the stakes get raised coming down the stretch, it's a good bet that they'll continue to lean on him as much as possible.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. On the court for Indiana. Young and Turner up front. Collison and Oladipo pair at the 1 and the 2. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot.
Love how determined James is down on the block. I mean, he knows there isn't anyone that can stop him inside.
Green against Young. And Oladipo, here we go. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyle Korver. The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Cleveland leading by 14. Cleveland moving it around. He feeds it to Hill. Green kicks to Love. 2 points. That one goes. Love's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Tipped away. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, that's that 6'9" wingspan of George Hill paying dividends with the steal to get them running.
Collison against Hill. And now the fast break. Hill with the ball. James has a 2-pointer. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found their mark. It's been a good start for them.
Oladipo misses. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Shoots the 3. But they'll get another chance. Kicks it out to James. It's back to Hill. The pass to Korver. Hill up top. He's looking for Love and finds him. Pacers with the rebound.
Off target with what's what? Pretty good look from mid-range.
Collison gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc and still can't cash in on it.
And James gets it to go.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Robinson III comes in for Oladipo. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. Now here is Robinson. Joseph with the ball. He's picked up by James. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by James.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You better check your rear view mirror when you throw it to the hole.
And the basket by Hill.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hill against Joseph. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Booker, he's checked in for the Pacers. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break.
That athlete. Yeah, wow. Jumped out of the gym. And James is great at staying alert on defense, pouncing on any opportunity he sees to swipe the ball.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production truck as well.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
Korver against Robinson. Booker pulls it in.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
We know Carver is known for his lights-out shooting ability. He's a long-range bomber who continues to shoot at a high clip.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
The free throw drops for Korver. For the Cavaliers, Rodney Hood comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for George Hill. Both free throws good from Korver. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Clarkson against Joseph. In the corner, it's Robinson. Poked away. And Booker kicks to Robinson. And it's Robinson again missing. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. James. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And here's Joseph for 3. But they get it back. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Joseph against Clarkson. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Calderon comes in for Kyle Korver. Robinson against Calderon. Now, here is Robinson. 5 points in the game. The shot by Turner, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation of Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Jeff Green is checked in for LeBron. Bogdanovich is checked in for Indiana. Oladipo comes in for Robinson. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Turner with a screen on Calderon. The Pacers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Oladipo hits them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Calderon kicks to Clarkson. On the wing, Green. Nance outside. He dishes it to Calderon. Top of the key, Clarkson. And stolen by Bogdanovich. From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Cleveland, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this word. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. The Pacers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. We've got Rodney Hood, Kevin Love out there with Green. Then there's Calderon, and it's Clarkson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Oladipo stays with it.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Hood. The shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. Outside Collison. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Trevor Booker. Clarkson against Collison. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Shots good from Young.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Young with the steal. Here's Collison, and the rejection by Love.
Wow, he's really been dragging him down tonight.
Here's Hood. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
At the line, your Cavaliers, Rodney Hood. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Hood. J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good from Hood, and the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it? They are throwing the ball away at an alarming rate, and I'm sure that's what they're discussing right now, those turnovers. They have to take care of the basketball, value each possession.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Collison, the pass to Bogdanovich, tipped away. Right side Turner, Young in the corner from past the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. 6 points for Thaddeus Young. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Smith pretty clever inside. Exceptional at finding space to get a shot off near the rim.
Bogdanovich against Smith. It's stolen by Smith. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. Cavaliers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Pacers trail by 20. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Collison with a screen on Smith. Screen by Young. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter. Hood kicks to Hill. They kick it out to Green. Back to Love. Over Turner. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collison. 10 points for Thaddeus Young.
Oh, I love to see the unselfishness from Collison. Really whips the ball over to the open man quickly.
Outside Hood. The feed to Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hood.
Well, the defense had nothing to do with that turnover. They're just fortunate. That's just plain sloppy pass.
LeBron, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. Pacers trail by 16. This is to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Here's Young. LeBron with the block. Over Bogdanovich. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. LeBron's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Pacers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Collison, the pass to Bogdanovich. LeBron with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Puts it up from 17. Good. The assist goes to Hill. James has got 20.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deep a hole. Very little time now to climb out.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Cavaliers.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
He was too much for them to deal with tonight. Plain and simple. They tried all sorts of ways to contain him. Nothing worked.
And the basket by Hill.
And Hill's a player whose shot has to be respected.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Knocks it loose. Collison kicks to Young. It's Oladipo on the wing. Goodbye Hood. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Love.
Oh, it's great seeing Love take his defense seriously. He definitely has the limp to swat that one away.
And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
Now, here's Collison. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that one. He gets the separation he needs. I know he would love to have that one back.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
And the shot goes down.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.